Hey everyone, it's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and I've got another Ichibansho unboxing for you today, aka a Kuji figure unboxing today. So, everyone kind of liked Leafa in my last video, and I got a couple messages of people asking me more about the figures and how you go about getting them, the prize draws, things like that. And I'm a little familiar with them because I've dabbled in them online a little bit. So I've been getting asked to highlight a few more of these. So I do have a few sets kicking around still on my shelves, and that are still waiting to get open. So what better one to start with today than this boy, Rimuru, sitting on a giant slime, like a slime throne. And this was from, I believe the Kuji was called When I Was King, or I Became a King. It's one of those two, depending on what site you're on and how it translates. So this is the A prize. So this is the standard version of Rimuru. And this one, as far as I remember, for figures, had Rimuru, it had Guy Crimson sitting on a slime, and Milim sitting on a stack of, I believe, pancakes. So I do have all of those, and then I have the last prize, which was a alternate color of Rimuru as well. So these should be a pretty quick, fairly easy unboxing. And if you've noticed here, my decorations for this video are two other examples of the Kuji figures from different pulls. So these are from completely different sets, but as you can see, they kind of vary. So this is more of a solid, I think it's going to end up being a larger figure than these two are, but they range from really big, deluxe figures to, your standard size figures. But again, as you guys saw with Leafa in my last video, the quality is really, really good on most of them. As I said in my last video, there's been a couple stinkers in the Demon Slayer ones, as far as I know. So we've had a couple Demon Slayer ones that are just not good. So other than that, had pretty good luck with these. There are lots of them. I've done a few My Hero Academia ones on the channel with Gigi, actually. We did the Evil Villains line from the Heroes versus Villains line. We did the villains, which was Toga, Shigaraki, and Dabi. And then we also did the Endeavor from that set as well. So we still have a few to unbox from that set as well. I also have, oh my god, I have a bunch of them to do. So if you guys are showing interest in these, I'm going to start doing these as well. So that's enough of the explanation and the backstory behind what these are. I'm going to bring you guys in, show you this really cool box. The box has a lot of info on it. So we're going to show you guys this, and then we're going to open them up. Should be all one piece, so should be a quick one. Let's check them out right now. All right, so as you can see here, I mean, it's a pretty, decent sized box. Got a lot of stuff going on here, a lot. So some of these Kuji boxes definitely do have stuff going on. There is no window in this box. I know in my Leafa video, it did show that she had a window box. These do not. So we're going to see that, obviously, they're from Bandai. This is the A prize. And over here on the side, we've got a couple different photos and different angles of what he looks like. Now, on the back here, we've got like advertisements for different stuff for the anime, the manga, and the Blu-rays. So pretty cool. There's all different advertisements here. Obviously, all your descriptions, product descriptions, stuff like that. And then here we have more of a zoomed in look at Rimuru and what he's going to look like. And it looks like he's going to look pretty cool. He's got his sword kind of sitting there chilling. So it looks like, again, his throne is kind of on the slime. So up top here, we've got everything, of course, is in Japanese, reincarnated as a slime. And it's got the A prize on the top as well. So it's a nice, sturdy box. It looks good, and it has a lot of information on it as well. So pretty cool. Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to cut it open, and we're going to see how he looks inside. All right, so as always, these are just taped shut with some basic tape. I'm going to cut all three sides of it. And then I'm going to actually slide this Demon Wing Rimuru, he looks really cool by the way, over here to this side, out of the way. I'm going to pop this box down right here for you guys so we can open it up. And it's in a clamshell, of course. So it should all be just one piece, I assume. Make some noise here. It looks like I might be correct. We're going to cut the sides here. Any tape. This one has the corners taped by the looks of it. And then we're going to just make that loud noise. He's heavy. So, pretty cool. He's definitely a hefty piece. And he is all one solid piece. So we are going to unwrap him here. And be careful you don't knock his sword or anything like that. So he's all just one piece. And it's actually kind of cool. It's definitely interesting how, and I'm going to show you guys in the, obviously, when we zoom in, it's like the gold paint kind of covers the top of the slime. So it's almost like the slime is kind of creating the throne itself. And yeah, this one's really cool. I like this a lot. So I'm going to take you guys in. It's all one piece. And yeah, let you take a look at Rimuru on his giant slime throne. Alright, so as always, I'm going to go free cam and do a little 360 here of Rimuru on his slime throne. So this is really cool. At first, I honestly thought this was like overspray of the paint. But I think it's just supposed to kind of look like the throne is just coming up out of the slime. So I actually don't think it's actually overspray because the paint actually looks pretty spot on here on this one. I know, as I said, some of them are a little iffy. Like I said, the Demon Slayer ones have been very hit or miss. But this one looks really solid. He looks really, really cool. And I'm going to bring you guys in and let you take a closer look at him. As you can see here, the slime is actually like textured, just so you guys can see. And you can even see here that they actually put the detail in to make the little face expression right here, that he's like squishing it down. So that's pretty neat. I like that a lot. I can appreciate those little details. And again, it just kind of, you can see all the texturing here. It's almost like the slime is being kind of squished down and compressed. So, and then again, you can see that the chair is coming up out of the slime. So that's probably why you get the gold, and it has its little crown up here. And then we've got Rimuru in his Demon Lord kind of outfit here. So, again, looks really, really good. Pretty clean. And he's got his sword kind of just chilling there. Also looking like it's kind of down into the slime as well, or coming out of the slime. So, pretty cool. The face is right here. Does it right there. The face looks so awesome. They even got the blue for the eyelashes and the eyebrows. Sorry about that shake. And they positioned it perfectly to where the crown coming off the top of the chair goes off his head. So that is just, it's perfect. Like, you look at it from, any angle, and it looks like he's just sitting there with his crown on. So definitely a really cool piece, and definitely different than a lot of the other figures, because you have this giant kind of base, which I prefer over a normal giant base. Just having something there that he's on. So very, very cool. I definitely like this one a lot. And I want to check out what the variant one is going to be next. So stay tuned for that one as well. But I'm going to give you guys a little comparison to some of the other Kuji figures as well really quick. So, I mean, as you can see, he's seated on a cool base. We've got a Milim here, where she's kind of going off a little rock base, and she looks really awesome as well. And then we've got this Rimuru, and this is what I mean by like a huge base. Because if you see this one, the base is massive, but it also has, because it has to hold up the wings. So that's why they did that, but it's really cool looking as well. Sorry about that camera shift. That was really weird. So these are really, really cool looking figures. So I can highly recommend checking any of these Kuji figures out, as they look really, really cool. So And they all kind of depict different moments from the anime and the manga. All right, so that's it for another one of these very impressive Ichibansho figures, aka Kuji figures. Again, these are initially one through like in a game where you buy tickets and things like that, and they do ticket draws, and your number draws one of the corresponding letters. So there's, again, typically things like statues, and there's, silverware, there's cups, there's plates, there's posters, wall scrolls, clear files, like all kinds of stuff, pins, buttons, can badges, tons and tons of stuff. I do have a bit of things from some of the other, miscellaneous things. There's things like acrylic stands, stuff like that too. So it all depends on what the actual Kuji is for that, anime for that time, and what all the different prizes are. So there's usually like 80 prizes. So it's definitely a crapshoot to get these. So again, when I did them, the few times I did them, I spent enough money where I'd be like, okay, this would cover 2 figures if I'm to buy them, aftermarket. So I would spend, $80, $90. And if I happen to get 1 or 2 figures, boom, I was really happy. So I think that actually happened to me with the quintessential quintuplets brides. I think I got 2 or 3 of them. So I got really lucky. But a lot of times you don't get lucky. Sometimes you get a lot of crap you don't want. So it is again, as my last video I told you guys with Lifa, it is essentially gambling. So if you have a problem with gambling, please do not attempt it. Just wait for these to go on sale on places like Big Bad Toy Store, or even Box Lunch. Hot Topic have been carrying them. Amazon has been carrying them as well. And I am going to link in the description a couple of places you can actually get this Rimuru still. So he is still available on some specific sites, and I will post things like my Amazon affiliate link and stuff like that to check him out as well. But yeah, I highly recommend this one. It's definitely a different type of piece for Rimuru. I am kind of excited to open up the Guy and the Milim that go with this as well. So if you guys want to see those, let me know down in the comments. I'm going to be checking those ones out as well. And yeah, I mean, I like him. I like him a lot. I definitely am going to say he is one of the must-haves for the Rimuru figures, because he is it's a very unique looking thing with him just sitting on the slime throne, so I like it a lot, and I definitely recommend him to any fans of the character and the anime. So with that, I'm going to tell you guys the usual spiel. Follow on all the socials, click that like button, subscribe button, share the video if you guys like the content I'm creating here, and see you guys in the next video, which is going to be, depending on when you watch them, I've got Jean Grey from Iron Studios, and I've got Racing Miku from Good Smells Pop-Up Parade this week as well coming. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.